Hey guys, welcome to Raven Bear Tarot. Give me a second. I'm trying to trying to sit in my chair. Ugh. All right. So we're here for your weekly readings. Sorry I missed a week. I ended up getting a really bad sinus infection and turned into a bad respiratory infection. So I kind of had to take some time to excuse me, to take the antibiotics and really heal myself. But I'm back and drinking my golden milk while we're doing this. So, how's your week been? How's everybody been? Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. It helps us to really grow the channel. Please, please, please like the video and any of my videos. It helps me to gain like momentum on the algorithm, so that my videos will pop up on other people's For You pages, or YouTube recommendation pages. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. I'm going to start today with the fire signs, and then I'll get on to the other ones. So what I'm just going to do is just a general energy. I'm not going to do like the career or anything like that. We're just going to do whatever pops up. Okay, all right, let's get started. What I want to do first is, I think I'm going to pull from the Shadow and Light tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled all the decks, but I will shuffle a few times for you guys so you can see. Spirit, guardians, ancestors, all of the highest power, please come forward and give us some messages for the collective. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Give me some oracle cards. Woo. That's two. You know what? I'll just use the bottom of the deck for the last one. That was quick. You guys got something to say. So the first one that popped out was Fairy of the Divine Hand. Intoxication, distorted views, overindulgence. The other one is Violet Angel, Breaking Dawn. And on the bottom of the deck, which you don't see in the background, is the Seaward Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. Okay, so it seems like there could be some people that are awakening and maybe thinking about their toxic behaviors. Or if you've been indulging a little bit too much, or if you have like an addictive personality, or maybe you were looking at the world through like rose-colored lenses is what I'm seeing. Maybe drinking a little bit too much, smoking a little bit too much weed, indulging in drugs, sex, food, a little bit too much. It seems like what I'm feeling right here is that a lot of you are starting to want to get clean, maybe eat a better lifestyle. Perhaps you are not eat a better lifestyle. You know what I mean? Eat better for like a better lifestyle. And I feel like, a lot of you are coming to the realization that your behaviors and your patterns from the past have been keeping you down. I'm also getting like porn addiction and sex addiction coming up. Something's also telling me about body shame images. I'm sorry. I think that a lot of you are coming to the realization that the more you beat yourself up instead of really looking within and healing, the more you end up hating yourself. And I think you're realizing that that's not going to help anybody at all. And I think you're starting to break away from all that. I see a few people who perhaps are breaking free from this box mindset that they have to look a certain way, or they have to behave a certain way in order to gain respect or to be seen as serious. perhaps you believed that a more buttoned up, tied, you know, like, how do I say? I don't want to say frigid, because that's not the word I'm going for, but more of a more conservative view about sexuality or sensuality. I think that maybe I'm feeling like some of you fire signs are actually starting to embrace your, as they say about Virgos, your inner slut. your inner vixen. And I think that's beautiful. I honestly do. I mean, I don't think that many people understand the power that sensuality and sexuality have. It is a very powerful energy. It's a very powerful energy to manifest with. So, like, with consent, if you have a partner and you are having sex, you can actually use sex magic to manifest things, but with consent. Please ask your partner for consent. If you're doing it all by yourself, hey, more power to you. I don't know if you want to ask your battery operated boyfriend Bob or your hand for consent, but whatevs. Go on to do that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting from these. So let's see what the tarot has to say. That was interesting. Alright. I'm messing up my stuff. Let's put it over here. I don't even know if it's, I think it is. Whoa! Dude, I'm totally getting, actually, I'm kind of feeling like this is not you. I think somebody's trying to contact you to tell you that they've seen the light of their ways and they've had a breaking dawn. Like they're seeing their toxic ways and they want to talk to you about it. Because, like, the way the decks are just, like, spilling out, it's like somebody wants to confess something, and it's like, I keep feeling like word vomit, but at the same time, like, my throat chakra is kind of acting up a little bit, so it might be something either, like, taboo that they want to talk about, or maybe it's just really difficult for them to say. Okay. So we have the Death card. Yeah, change. I'm not going to do reversals this time. Yeah, somebody's been tied up in, somebody's been tied up. Yeah, they're coming towards you. I told you. The High Priestess, their intuition is telling them to come forward. Yep. See, new beginning. They have something to say. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah. So this basically just, okay, so the Death card, it does not mean death. The Death card speaks about, like, Scorpio energy, Pluto energy of death and rebirth, of cycles, ending and beginning cycles. I feel like this was a toxic behaviors that either, okay, please know that this can go vice versa, and even if I say he or she, it's interchangeable. It's not sexes. I just see, like, in my personal readings, I see feminine energy as she and masculine energy as he. So, but that's how I'm reading them. But it doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, if I say, like, you know, this person, the High Priestess, can be a male or a female. It does not matter. We all have male and feminine within us. So, but this person has been going through their toxic behaviors. They have been sort of overindulging, and it seems like there's a cycle that's coming to an end, and they do want to start a new beginning with that. They've been really tied up in the head about this. staying up at night, not being able to sleep, having nightmares, I'm hearing. And they're really wanting to come forward to tell you about it. The problem is that they're so overwhelmed. Their intuition has been trying to tell them to come forward, but they're really burdened because of the past nonsense that they've done to you or to the situation, or all in general. There is passion to come forward, to speak their truth, and they really do want to bring down those walls, or they would like for you not to have your walls up. What I am saying here is that if somebody did cross your boundaries, or perhaps they were being toxic and you had to put a stop to it, you know, it is, use your own discernment. If you feel like they're being sincere and they really want to correct this, my suggestion to you, and please believe me, this is just my suggestion and I don't know everything, this is what Spirit is telling me to tell you, listen to them, but don't give them an answer right away. I have a feeling that this is something that they're going to have to prove, or perhaps you are going to have to prove to this other person, that you have changed, that you have seen the breaking dawn, that you have seen that you do need to change, or that person sees that they need to change and they do want to start over with you. This could be friends, family, a lover, relative, I think I said family, relative, co-worker, a boss, whatever relationship that you have. This can also be with yourself. Perhaps you're thinking that you are past redemption for whatever behaviors that you have had, or a toxic cycle that you were in. Maybe you think that you've burned your bridges and there's no coming back from that, but I'm here to tell you that forgiveness, I'm not going to tell you to forgive and forget, because I mean, I have a Sagittarius moon, a Leo and Mercury, and a Leo Jupiter, and I know how it is to be Sagittarius petty, okay? I'm sorry. Sagittarius can be petty. I'm sorry, you guys can be. And it's okay, because that's one of our defense mechanisms. I think the thing that we need to do is really look at the person's behaviors. I think a lot of words have been spoken with the 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. Those 3 cards are talking about toxic thoughts, toxic action, like toxic words that were spoken, a toxic mindset, and it's really been weighing down on this person's conscience. And I think that because of the past actions, they were indulging even more in those toxic behaviors that got them into the problem to begin with. And now I believe that after some time away, or maybe, you know, they had a spiritual awakening. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, I did see spiritual awakening, and I saw enlightenment gained in the other cards. And so I really do believe that that's basically what this reading is about. Somebody from the past, or you, a friend or somebody in your life, has had an awakening to their behaviors and are wanting to make amends. It is your discernment to determine whether you want to make amends with that person or not. Forgiveness does not equal condoning the behaviors. Forgiveness is more for you. It is not for the other person. The other person can use it if they want to, but the forgiveness is for you, because I keep seeing Tony Stark at the end, in Endgame, when he goes back to the Avengers compound thing, and Cap is out there, and he says something like, resentment is corrosive, and I don't like it. That's how I see forgiveness. So Hold on a second, they're telling me to look under the deck. Yeah, see, this person wants to come to tell you their truth. That there's been a lot of burdens that they've been holding on to and they want to let that go. But they don't know how to tell you. Yeah, see, look, they've had an awakening. Whoa, the bottom of the deck is... Yeah, they've had an awakening. They want to tell you their truth. This has really been burdensome on them. They want to give you a cup of love with this truth. And I think they'll understand if you really want to take a break and not make a decision right away. Whatever decision you make is going to lead you to this. Either you're going to go towards your Nine of Cups, your ten of Coins, your Ten of Pentacles, which is like happiness, fulfillment, family, love, commitment. I mean, that's like the whole like 9 yards, right? Whatever decision you make, you need to make the best decision to get you to this. Whether it's letting that person speak what they need to say, speak their truth, you take your time to make the right decision for you. You need to do what is best for you first and foremost. You know, if you don't want to forgive this person, then by all means, that's on you. Like, I'm not saying, you know, you need to do this or anything like that. We all have free will. This is just like a little inside thought about what's gonna, you know, what could happen. But they do want to express their feelings and their emotions. They would actually understand if you chose not to, but they're very, very fearful to open up and tell you what's been really on their mind. There might be some secrets that they have to disclose to you that you may not be ready to hear. It could be very hurtful, I'm hearing. But I need you, my beautiful souls, to realize that other people's actions have all to do with them and not to do with you. And I know that at times it feels very, very personal when a person goes out and they start acting out of character or anything like that. When we're kids, we weren't really taught how to open up about our emotions because we were never allowed to have them. At least I wasn't. And if we were allowed to have emotions, it was usually just like blowing up and showing toxic emotions, and then everybody's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy, you know? Not even knowing that they've been holding on to so much for so long. So I think that use your discernment. If this is you, congratulations on having that awakening. You know, get into therapy. I am a big, huge advocate of getting into therapy and healing your inner child. I think that a lot of the things that we do when we're trying to run away from stuff is that the adult inside of us never really learned how to express what it is that we're feeling or what we're thinking, or we never had boundaries set. And I think that it can go one of two ways. I mean, it could go many ways, but how I've seen it is that a person can either grow from their experience, learn, or they're going to take the back road and take all the unnecessary choices just to get to the same conclusion. Like, I tell people, you're on a destination when you're in this life, right? So the destination, you're going on this road, okay? When you have to make a huge decision in your life about what you're going to do, you're going to have a fork in the road with all the choices that you have before you. It doesn't matter which choice you make. You're still going the same direction in life. The choices that you're making are how easy of a ride are you going to have. If you pick the easier road, maybe it's because you've already learned some lessons that said, you know what, I've already been down that type of road. I know what happens on that road, and I've definitely already been on that one, like the Sleepy Hollow, like scary freaking forest road, right? But sometimes we need to take that scary road, or we need to take that other bumpy road, because we haven't learned that those roads lead to the same place. It's just a more difficult journey. So I think if you have grace for the person, grace for yourself, if you're understanding and show love and compassion for for you and the other person, I think that it could help the situation a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, hold your boundaries. Take care of your emotional needs first. Honestly, I just think you should take some time to think about what's going on. And remember, always remember, actions speak louder than words. We're not taking people's words anymore because people have been lying. It's all about action. So if they come to you and they're like, this is this and this is what I learned about myself, I'm so sorry for what I did. And if they want to make it up to you and be like, okay, over time you can, I will see. You know, don't allow them. Well, you can do what you want, but in my opinion, I would not allow the person back into my life fully until they have shown that they are healing, that they are making the effort to better themselves as a person, just for themselves. That's like really huge. So if they're not showing you by action, how sincere really were their words? They weren't. It was just lies. It was just more manipulation to get what you want, what they want. So, yeah, I think that's, you know, what's going on here. Let me get a sacred spirit, animal card for you guys. God, this deck is so, and tiny hands. Let's see what spiritual advice, spirit, guardians, ancestors, my guardians of my galaxy. Let's see. Okay. Between worlds, new directions. Third eye vision. What did I tell you? Reclaim your mind. And secret temptation, being led astray. You see what I mean? Being led astray. Oh my God, I love it when spirit does this. This person is in between healing. They're in between. They're just starting off their spiritual awakening. And their third eye is being activated. They were led astray, either by a person, either by an entity, a spirit, or just their own toxic behaviors. And right now they're seeking a new direction, a new way to go. They are trying to reclaim their life. So thank God for that, you know. But all right, guys, so fire signs is what I got for you today. I'm going to be trying to work on specific love readings later on, hopefully tomorrow. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching Raven Bear Tarot. Once again, please like, share, and subscribe. Love ya. Bye.